Okay folks, so tell me, answer this question for me. What are cold or cool outdoor temperatures and a great big smoker like that good for? I'll be answering that question shortly. Stick around. Alright folks, have you ever been somewhere and seen something and suddenly the light bulb goes off? Well, yesterday or the other day I was at the grocery store and I saw this. And I said this. Alright, so you see that, you know that just gave me an idea, right? That's right. So I saw smoked maple syrup. And like I said, the light bulb went off. So today, what we're going to do, or I'm going to do, show you how to do, is to smoke maple syrup. And I never knew smoked maple syrup was a thing. But I did a little research on the internet, and there are a few people out there who commercially smoke maple syrup. For me, I had no clue, and it's something totally new. Now, and go back and answer the question of what cold outdoor temperatures and a great big smoker like that are good for. It's great for cold smoking foods. So today, I think what I'm going to try to do, I want to cold smoke this maple syrup that I've got over here. And I don't want it to boil because I don't want to boil it away. Maple syrup has already been boiled to concentrate from the tree sap. And so I don't think I need to improve upon that as far as, you know, the people out in Vermont and up in Canada and everywhere. They already got a good thing going the way it is for the most part. But I just want to see if I can kick it up a notch by adding a smoke flavor to it. Something I've never tried before. So it's an experiment for me. So let's see how we do. Okay, so while I was at the store the other day, I went ahead and bought this quart of organic dark maple syrup. And so I'm going to put it into this fairly big aluminum cake pan, I guess. And the reason why I want this bigger pan, I want the surface area. I want as much syrup contact with the smoke as I can get. And so I'm going to pour that right in there. All of it. I must say it's coming up a little further than I thought it might. That's alright. Still plenty of room left in this pan. I could put another one of these bottles in this pan if I wanted to, but that would kind of defeat the purpose of putting as much contact between the syrup and the smoke as possible. Okay, so that's what I've got. That's a beautiful shade of, I'm going to say mahogany maybe. Alright, so we're going to take this outside. I got the smoker going, and like I said, I want to keep the smoker below boiling temperature, which is 212 degrees at sea level for water, because I don't want to boil away my syrup or further concentrate it. So let's take it out there and see what we got going. Alright folks, so I'm going to get this syrup put up in here. Try not to spill anything here. There we go. I'm not going to put a thermometer in the syrup itself. I'm not going to take it to that hot temperature. Now currently my one thermometer probe is reading, I can't tell you its outdoor temperature because it's too close to the smoker, but it is hanging outside the smoker. and the other one's inside and says I'm running 136 in there. It is cold enough I can see my breath out here. Okay, so on top of the firebox here, I've actually got some pieces of maple that I'm getting ready to put into the fire here as needed. Got them sitting up there to dry out because we've had a pretty wet fall here. In fact, we just had an ice storm 2 days ago, and took out my power for several hours, I should say. All right, so there's my little fire going in here, just enough to keep things warm and smoke things up a bit. And I don't know about Mrs. Jones, but I got a thing going on in here. If you subscribe to my Instagram, you might know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got two things going on here. It's been 2 hours since this has been put on. Wanted to give it a good stir. First time I've done it since it's been in here. Then want to give it a good taste. Got a little in the cup here. A little bit of smoke flavor. I'm gonna go 2 more hours though. Not too bad. Pretty mild. Okay folks, so it has been 4 hours now. I don't think I want to do that any longer on my first try here. So I'm going to get me a pair of gloves, get that out of there real quick. Okay folks, there we go. And what I meant by not overdoing it is this is totally experimental for me. I have never attempted something like this before. In fact, I never even heard of it before. It just popped into my head when I saw that smoked bacon flavor syrup on the shelf there. Now I'm going to give this a taste test here. Just a little. Okay folks, so there you go. After rebottling and everything, you can see I've lost a little bit there. Now I've tasted it twice and I've had a little process loss. You know, I probably lost a little bit in the pan, you know, coating the pan when pouring it back in here and whatnot, but I'd say that looks like a couple ounces gone. And I'd have to say that's probably from the time spent in the smoker. And like I said, it was 4 hours in the smoker today. Keeping it between, it stayed between 100 and 207 degrees was the highest I ever saw it. So there you go. Let's get turned around and get a taste. Okay folks, so like I said, this is totally experimental on my part. And here it goes. Well, that is pretty doggone good actually. A very light smoky flavor. Not enough to overwhelm the maple flavor, you know, the maple syrup flavor. I think I like it. I also think maybe I could go a couple more hours on it, but not tonight. It's look out the window back here behind me. You can see that it's virtually dark right now. It's 5:30 in the evening and almost totally dark. Alright folks, do me a favor. Down here in the bottom right hand corner, if you like what you're seeing, hit like and subscribe. And stay tuned, there's always more to come. And thanks for watching.